Okay. Look, we got today the Final Night. Oh, this is backwards. Time out. Let me flip this around for everyone. There we go. Final Night Parallax Emerald Knights. Pretty cool book. It's in great shape overall. Pages are nice. Not missing any coupons or nothing. Nothing's cut out. The only thing that I did maybe notice, I don't know how you can see that, it looks like maybe this is, I can't tell if it's supposed to be this color or this barcode is maybe supposed to be white and it just got exposed to something and now it's like a off-color brown. I don't know. But we can try a couple things to see if it's supposed to be that way or what. On the back, just some normal schmutz that we see all the time, especially with these white backs. Other than that, I don't see a whole lot wrong with this comic. So this one's actually going to clean up nice. So we're going to start on the front. I'm going to take a look at that barcode. Got our handy dandy little magic eraser. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. Let's see. I'm going to take a little bit off here. Yeah, just like that. Oop. A little fly in there. I'm just going to see for a second. Looks like it might supposed to be that way? I don't know. Gosh, it could go either way. You know what? I'm not really going to mess with it. Just going to kind of leave that one alone. Because I'm not sure if it's supposed to be that way or not. But that's okay. The front of this book looks amazing. But for those of you who don't know, one little trick we can do is we can take... Oh, geez, see if I can bend this down. A dry cleaning sponge. Cut a little corner off of that. I just had a piece. Where the heck did it go? It's alright, we'll get another one. Come on. Open this package. Yeah, there we go. And take this dry cleaning sponge and just kind of go with the grain. And that'll pick up a lot of the grossness if there's anything embedded in it. So far, it's coming out pretty clean. I figured it would. It looked okay. But the only thing I'm worried about is that barcode down there. It's a weird color. Yeah, I'm not getting a whole lot. That's okay. So what we'll do is we'll flip it to the back here. This all white, these backs that are all white, they're pretty easy to clean as long as they're nothing crazy. I don't know if you can tell, but there's some discoloration along the spine here, probably from people handling it. There's a couple of weird nicks in here. We're going to see if they can get them out. Again, we're taking our Mr. Clean Magic Eraser a little bit here. You can get these anywhere. Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's. And ever so lightly, we're going to just rub it up and down. Oh yeah, that stuff comes right off. Awesome. And most of the times this does work. Just can't use this on color. It has to be white, unfortunately. That'd be awesome if I could use it on color. Yep, this stuff's come out real well. Yeah, getting some nasty stuff off of here. Look at that. Perfect. This stuff really coming up. Looks like there's some shit down here. There's some stuff right here. Oh, that came out. Perfect. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Not sure what that is, but it came off. Looks like there's some stuff right here. along the edge. Just got to be very careful when you're on the edge like that. You don't want to accidentally pick up the page and rip it. That would not be good. That would be bad. Okay. Other than that, this is in good shape. There's some stuff up here. Let's try to get that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Looks pretty good. I think I'm pretty satisfied with this one. That spine's looking pretty good. What I can do is, if I really wanted to make this a real sharp spine, is I could put this in the press for a little while. Not long. I probably would press it for about 15 minutes. And that would make that corners nice and sharp. But like I said, otherwise, it's a great looking book. It's in amazing condition, except for this little thing down here. You know, let me try again. Because now I think about it, I think some did come out. Where's the good eraser? So what you can do is you can also use just a regular pencil eraser. I think this is called some type of plastic. I think Mars plastic, maybe. Yeah, Mars plastic, I think, is what it's called. And then, oh, there we go. Get that back down in there. Let's see. Let's see if I can get some of that off. Whatever it is. I don't know if it was just the bag. Oh, it does come off. What the hell is that? I'm not sure what it is. I have gloves on because I don't want to get any more fingerprints on it than there already is. I mean, if I press it and I really wipe it down, I mean, this isn't like a super high dollar value comic or anything, but, you know, just a good habit to always have. Always wear gloves. At least that's what I do. Yeah, that stuff comes off. Well, that looks like, I don't know if it's supposed to come off or not, but whatever. So what I'm going to do, this one looks pretty good. I'm going to leave that for another day. Let's get the next one out here and put this bad boy away. I'll have to get that one out, fix that one. So next one we got, yeah, you too, man. Hope you had a great weekend. Definitely. So the next one here is Green Lantern Emerald Dawn 2, number 1. Part 1 of 6. All color. Again, so we got to use our dry sponge or our paper. Oop, there we go. Paper and book cleaner. That'll help clean this up real nice. But this one is in decent shape, so it doesn't really need the paper and book cleaner. I'm trying to keep my eye out for one that does, and then we can show you how to use that. But again, I'm going to take my little dry cleaning sponge. I'm just going to see what comes up. Anything at all. I think that's part of the art. Yeah, that's part of the art. This book's in good shape. Not really getting anything. That's good. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Nothing. Perfect. Looks like there's maybe some stuff down here in this little white logo. Looks like just some fingerprint stuff or whatever. Nothing crazy, but that's okay. We can get that to come out. Yeah, it's coming out already. That's awesome. Yeah, it looks like it's just some general fingerprint wear and tear for some reason. No problem at all. Other than that, the inside of the book is looking good, I think. I think I flipped through it. Yeah, this one's like that nice regular paper. So this is, oh, actually, I don't know what that is. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there you go. I don't know what that is. I'll have to see if that'll clean out. Oh, look, it's all over the other couple pages. Oh, look at that. There you go. Great Eastern Conventions. Awesome. A lot of advertisements in this book. That's cool. It's nice to go back and look at these old school comics just to see what kind of ads are running. Oh, this is an all black cover. Okay, no problem. So we got to resort to the dry cleaning sponge again. See what comes up. Not getting a whole lot. That's good. Oop, there's something. Something's right here. Yep. There's something right here. I think that's what this little blemish is. Double Dragon 3, yeah. I remember that game. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Okay, so just as I said, I wish I had one that needed this. I found one. So here we are. We're going to take our paper and book cleaner. I'm going to grab a fistful. This stuff's like Play-Doh. There's a couple different ways. A lot of people like to do it different ways. I like to do just kind of get it in like a log shape. And just kind of go. Here, let me flip this around. It's actually a little easier to go this way with the spine this way. Spine toward me, and then just go with it. Oh yeah, that's picking that right up. I don't know what that is though. Oh well. At least it's coming up. I wonder if this will work on the inside too. Oh, that's a good question. That got me thinking. Where was that other page? Oh yeah, I think it was over here somewhere. Oh, I can't turn the page with the gloves on. Okay, here we go. No, it was over here. I'm pretty sure it was over here. A couple of pages, maybe it was a couple of pages in. Ah, here we go. Yeah, there it is. Don't know what that is. Yeah, you gotta be really careful. You shouldn't really do what I was doing right there and just rubbing that. You see how that lifts up? Maybe you can't see it, but it catches that last little chunk of page. Yeah, you don't want to rip it. But whatever it is, it doesn't seem like it's coming up. Not sure what that is. I wonder if it's on the other side too. Maybe something bled through it. Nope. Huh. Maybe it's this. You know what? I think it is too, because when I look at it again, there's some writing right there. Okay, so that's just ink from the other page. So that's not really a big deal. So we'll go back to clean the back. Yeah, there we go. Just like that. Oh yeah, look, there's some junk on here. I don't know what that is. Not sure. Maybe someone had like Cheeto fingers or something. Dang kids. But yeah, at least it's coming up. That's all I care about. Yeah, I think it's gone. Because I'm not seeing it. Awesome. Alright, so that's how that works. Yeah, and then we got ourselves right here. For the most part, it's a pretty clean book. Pretty clean book. Pretty happy with it. So put this back. Let's grab the next book here. We don't need this guy. Where's the bag for this one? And I think the next one is number 2, Emerald. Yeah, it is. Look at that. Come on out. Emerald Dawn number 2. 2 of 6. I think I have all 6 issues, so we might get to them. Just by looking at it, there's some stuff right up here in this white area. Again, down here by this logo. Just some random junk. This back has a lot of color, but it looks okay. I'm not seeing any really discoloration or anything. We can probably touch up the snow a little bit if we wanted to, and it will look really well. Inside is that really nice paper. Look at this, from Los Angeles, 1991. You could have went to this convention. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Like some, again, I like looking at some of these ads. It's pretty cool. All right, so let's flip it over. let's hit this guy real quick. Hit this little thing with our little magic eraser. Being very careful not to go outside of this. Boom, look at that. I don't know if you can tell, really, but this side is what I did. This side is what I'm working on right now. But you can see, I mean, at least I can see. It might be a little tough to see for you guys, but this side looks, so much better than the other. Let's see if I can cut this in half a little bit, get a little bit more control out of it. Oh, yeah. Whatever that is, it comes right up. Loving it. This looks like just some handling stuff, just from people handling the book, which is good. What I can do is very lightly hit inside if this stupid thing wouldn't stop hopping all over the place. See if I can clean up some of this stuff without messing up that logo. I might just need to use the eraser. Yeah, it looks okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Looks pretty good. Liking it. Came out really well. Awesome. And another thing what we're going to do... Oh, there you go. So we're going to hit this logo right in here, where this little Hal Jordan and DC Comics logo. Now I'm looking at it again. There might be a little bit of a spine roll, but that's okay, because I can fix that in the press. That's not a big deal. That doesn't bother me at all. What bothers me is when there's color breaking stuff, or a tear, or it really sucks is you get a nice book and you flip through it and there's coupons and stuff cut out, or a poster missing, because that's going to take away from the overall grade of the book, which is not ideal, obviously. Oh, that's coming right up. Just getting in here along the leg. Inside this little logo here, there's some junk in it. Oh, now I look at it again over here. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it. Yeah, it shows up as this little black dot right there. I don't know what that is. I'm going to just go very lightly over it with this. Nope, and that's as far as I'm willing to go, because it looks like I may have broken color just a little bit. So I'm not going to do anything more on it. Looking at the backside here, there's a lot of stuff we can do, we can touch up, but honestly not a lot of it needs it. So I come in here with our little magic eraser again. Man, I got like a million of these little things. Oh, come back, bud. Just gonna clean this up. Some of these fingerprint smudges. Nothing fancy, not really pressing real hard. This is pretty cool. It's an old Three Musketeers ad. That's a great little candy bar. Yeah, for this one, there's really not a whole lot to touch up. Let's take a look at the inside here. Everything looks okay. Not too bad. I don't see any nicks or cuts or dings. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of coupons to be cut out. Alright, Ninja Turtles ad. Cool. I think this page is bleeding through onto the next one. Yep, right up here at the top. Right up here. I don't know if you can see it, but I think it's from some of this black page on here kind of bleeds onto it. And bleeds into the next one, unfortunately. You get that a lot with these old late 80s, early 90s material. Yeah. But other than that, this one's pretty good book. Not bad. Alright, let's grab the next one here, put this bad boy back. I think the next one in this series is number 3, and indeed it is. I like this cover the best. Come on. Come on. There you go. Cool looking Sinestro on the cover of this one. Lots of color, and surprisingly this one is in very great condition. A little bit of a spine roll on the side. Just see the movie. Yeah, there you go. Just see the movie. Hey man, whatever works for you. I do both. I see the movie, read the books. You know, still collecting, still chasing autographs. You know, I'll probably never give that up. But yeah, this is in great shape. I can fix the spine roll. That's not a problem at all. Oh yeah, a lot of white here. Oh, look at that. There's some stuff right here. I don't know what this is. There's a little couple red dots right here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there you go. They show up a little bit. Yeah, like right there. We can probably fix that, hopefully. Did I play this game? It says it's a Nintendo game. I don't remember if I played this game or not. I probably did. I played a lot of wrestling games when I was growing up. But overall, it looks pretty clean. The inside looks okay. I don't see anything missing. I don't see any coupons or posters. Yeah, that's the worst. You get it, then you send it off for a grade, and you realize it's missing a coupon or something. That's a cool. Korrigar. That's where Sinestro's from. Planet of Korrigar, where he took over. And it's a whole long story, but that's how Sinestro became a Yellow Lantern. Yes, it looks like some of this bled out on the other page. That's unfortunate. Nothing I can do about that. And it looks like it's all over these as well. Yeah, even it's really bad on this front cover here. Probably can't really see it very well, but all this right here is just bled through because this Beetlejuice ad or whatever decided it was going to bleed through. How much for a comic today? It's been a while for me. Modern goes, it depends. DC kind of dropped their price. Well, if you're going like a regular modern here, I have one. And my stack of stuff I got to put away. They range anywhere from, you know, like this guy right here. For the new heroes, I don't know if you can read the price tag on it. Where is it right there? $2.99 for this guy. Or if you want to go into like a really dive into a big series like Super Sons, this is really popular. They just stopped this run, but this one goes for about $3.99. But you can even go higher. Yeah, right here. Like here's a cool crossover. Aquaman and Jabberjaw. Love that cover, by the way. This one goes for about $5. So, I mean, for me, I got this particular one just because I thought the cover is badass. So that's why I got that one. So they're not too bad. Marvel is absolutely all over the place. You can get some for $1.99, then they charge you $7.99 for some, and it's like, oh, no thanks. At most, DC will charge you, you know, $5, which is pretty cool. I don't mind doing that. Okay, let's take a look back here. I'm going to attack some of this color here that's on here, see if I can get it erased. Look at that, it came right off. No problem at all. What's with our little magic eraser? Love this thing. I just wish I could use it on all the colors, because then all my comics would shine. That would be fantastic. Got rid of that, got rid of that. Oh, here's another one over here. This little red dot. I don't know what happened. Someone attacked this thing with a marker, maybe. That's coming right off. Boom. Gone. Looks like there's some right up here in the title. This needs taken care of. Actually, I'm going to come in here with a little bit more precise little eraser thing. Maybe I can get it with that, because there's a lot of color nearby. I don't want to mess up. And I might not be able to get it with this thing. That's why I like this magic eraser a lot. So let me get a smaller piece here. And I can get in there. Come on, buddy. Doesn't want to cooperate. Boom, got it. Oh man, I nicked the color. That's okay. There's some stuff right here. I'm gonna try for that. Yep, came out, no problem. That's why I don't mind some of these white back covers. $3 for a comic book, you pay 50 cents a piece. Yeah, man, 15-cent books, dude. I wish I lived in a 15-cent comic book era. Well, let's see, how much was this one going for? This one was $1. This one's going for $1. And what year was this one? I think this is late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, because I have regular Nintendo ads. 1991. So in 1991, this went for $1. Man, yeah. Well, see, I'll probably never stop collecting. They could probably charge me like $10 a book. I'll probably still pay it. Well, it depends. For $10 a book, I have to get nitpicky about what I pick. Yep, some of that came off. No problem at all. Some of this finger junk up here. That came off. Man, 15 cents for a new book. Well, they still, every once in a while, they'll run like a deal where you can get a nice book for like $0.25. It's like an introductory if they're having like a new artist or, you know, a new character or something. Every once in a while, DC does like a new talent showcase, and their books are pretty cheap. You know, if they have a new artist they want to try, they'll bump their book down to 99 cents or even $0.25. So, I mean, you still see that low price every once in a while, but not often. But 15 cents, yeah, we're probably never going to see 15-cent comic book ever again, unfortunately. Everyone's got to make money, except for us. Yeah, this ain't too bad. Alright, I think that's as good as we're going to get. We can't really get this streak up here. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see it a little bit. There's no way we're going to get that streak out. Overall, pretty good comic. I'm surprised at how well some of these white spots are, especially down here in this new DC logo, or the new Green Lantern logo right here. Normally you see all kinds of junk up in here. Let me try it one more time. Maybe. Yeah, that's nothing, but it's in good shape anyway, so I'm not going to try fix when it broke. Alright, so that's it for this one. Let's grab the next one. Put this bad boy away. I think I found this book, or this run, I think I found this whole run for like 10 cents a piece at a flea market. I think the lady was just like trying to dump them. So she just gave me 10 cents a piece. See, that was number 3. Here is Green Lantern Emerald Dawn, number 4. Pretty awesome cover. Just by looking at it, you see how it doesn't lay flat like that? I'm not oh, never mind. It is laying flat now. It still looks like it might be able to use a press just to clean it up a little bit. But that's okay. I can press it and fire up the press any second now. Start throwing these in. But this looks okay down here. Checking out some of the normal hotspots. Right up here, the DC logo. Looks okay. The inside of the book, I don't think I looked at. It's going to have some color bleed, of course, just because of the type of paper it is. I don't know what that is. I think that's part of the color bleed. Awesome, cool Superman New York ad. That's awesome. Great Eastern Conventions schedule. Awesome. Love looking at these old ads. Other than that, it looks like it's okay. So I'm not too worried about the inside. Oh, there's some weird crease right here. And it looks like there's some staple holes in here. I don't know why someone would want to staple the inside of a book. Yeah, some Nintendo ads. Pretty cool. Look, I think this book is also from 1991. A little bit of color bleed, but that's expected. Oh yeah, so here's the back of the book. Nice Konami ad. Looks like this is for Laser Invasion. Not sure what that game is. I don't think I've ever played it. It looks like there is a little bit of a spine roll, especially down here. You can always tell by checking out the staples. Yeah, so the spine roll is not bad at all. That'll be really easy to press out. Real easy. And again, it's a colored back, so we got to go to our dry erase here. We're just going to drag this guy, going with the grain of the book. Especially these old books, you got to be real careful. It doesn't look like I'm getting a whole lot. Yeah, I have yet to run into one where it's just like blatantly obvious all the junk and such I'm pulling off. Yeah, nothing. This is a pretty clean book. Pretty clean book. Some of this logo, maybe. Yeah, maybe. No. Just a shadow. This one's in pretty good shape. I don't think I've ever played this game. Doesn't sound familiar. Oh yeah, here we go. We're getting some stuff now. I don't know what that is. Well, it's over here somewhere. I don't know what it is. I'll switch it. Maybe you guys can see it. Yeah, I don't know. It's not in every spot. It's just you can feel it when you drag it. It hits some kind of gunk. Well, it's picking it up, whatever it is, thank God. Yeah, because you can't feel it. Oh, I guess you can, right? There's a big chunk right here. What is that? I have no idea. What's coming up? That's all I care about. Other than that, it's in good shape, but that's gone now, so that's good. I don't feel anything. I can't really get in here with the... I can a little bit. Let me see if I can... I can a little bit. Right here, there's a little... Right where it's really white. Let's see if I can get in there and... Just gotta be careful of that corner. Yeah, it looks like it's alright. Yeah, I got it up. I don't know what it was. Some kind of fingerprint, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that was issue number 4. So we're done with this one. This one's good enough. Let's put this one away. Let's grab the next one here. Back this guy up. Pretty good shape. Alright, so that was number 4. We got number 5 here. Number 5 of 6. So we're nearing the end of this run. So there's Green Lantern Emerald Dawn 2, number 5. 5 of 6. Looks like it's Hal Jordan and Sinestro in some kind of prison. Overall, looking at these hot spots real quick, I don't really see anything that jumps out at me. Still got that classic paper and a nice, cool little Game Boy ad inside the front cover. Probably going to get some color bleed somewhere. Looking at all these old... I like looking at these ads. I don't see any missing coupons. Some weird stuff. I always see some weird stuff in here. I cannot turn the page with these gloves on. That's okay. Let's do it this way then. Yeah, a little bit of color bleed right here. I don't know if you can see it that well. You can see this white streak that goes all the way up for some reason. Nothing I can do about color bleed. It just is. It is what it is. Unfortunately, nothing I can do. Look at these back covers here. Usually that's where they put like posters or coupons. Yeah, not a whole lot I can do about color bleed. This is starting to bleed in right here. Not sure what that is. And then we have a really nice, what is this, Lynx? I remember the Lynx. I don't think I've ever really played it that much, but I remember. I think some kids that I went to school with had it on like the school bus or something. But yeah, so we're gonna start here in the back. Classic. Take our little magic erase marker up here. Looks like there is a little ding here in this back part right here, so it doesn't like completely flat, but that's okay. I can press that out. I'm not worried about it. Just trying to get these little smudges out, just like that. Oop, got that one out, no problem. Nice. That one came out. There's some stuff up here. Let me flip this around. Maybe you can see it a little bit better. Well, maybe not. That glare is ridiculous. There's some, I don't know what it is, some kind of dirt, or I don't know if it's like fingerprint stuff or just from handling, but let's see if we can get that. Oh yeah, that comes off right away. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Man, that comes right off. I don't know if you can see that, but, oh, maybe not. Yeah, there you go. You can kind of see it. Oh, whatever. But anyway, take my word for it. It's there. Hello, Green Lantern. I'm currently cleaning your comic books. What a coincidence. I'm glad you joined us today. So, since you're late to the party, Mr. Lantern, looks like I'm cleaning Emerald Dawn, I'm sorry, number 2, issue 5 of 6. I don't know if you remember that issue. Hanging out with Sinestro. Yeah, there's some junk right here. That's okay. It's coming up, no problem. Fingerprint stuff I never really worry about. That always comes up. Absolutely no problem. As long as it doesn't break the color. The problem is, on a white background like this, it's really tough to tell what breaks color. Yeah, but that's okay. There's some junk up the top here. Looks like I didn't finish that up. Going down the side here, there's some junk. Overall, not bad. I don't see anything. Oh, yeah, right down here, right in front of my face. Again, it's really hard to get the edges, just because you do not want to catch it and then rip the cover, or in this case, the back cover. That would be disastrous and would ruin the grade. Jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna grab another piece. There we go. That one was kind of flattened out on me, but awesome, awesome, awesome. Pretty happy with that. Easy peasy. The issue is on these front colors. Colors are always an issue because you can't take your magic eraser and do colors. You will jack that up all day. So we either have to resort to the dry cleaning sponge or the paper and book cleaner. But just by looking at this, looks like the dry sponge is going to work just fine. We do not need to worry about the paper and book cleaner. So we're just going to drag it here. You can kind of tell, if you look at the book, you can kind of see where the grain is. You know, it's just like wood. See the grain, and then just follow it. Usually it's up, down. Every once in a while you get a comic where it requires you to go left, right. But for the most part, it's just straight up, down. and I'm not really picking anything up, which is good. What this is going to do is get a lot of the surface dirt off, but like I said, not really catching anything. So for the most part, this is pretty clean. What I can do, let's see if I can get that in focus for you. Oh, there we go. Is I can take either the eraser or the magic eraser and just touch up some of these logos, even if they don't really need it. I always do it just because it just really makes it pop. And that's really kind of what I'm going for. Yeah. So yeah, that's issue 5. So we'll put this guy away. We'll grab the next one here. This one's in good shape. Good shape. I'm trying to keep my eye out for really gross comic, but I don't know. Some of them want to charge too much money for a comic that's really gross. So, but hey, if they give it to me for free, I ain't gonna complain. So here is issue 6 of 6 for Green Lantern Emerald Dawn 2. By looking at it, I can already see some surface dirt on here. It kind of looks like maybe water, some kind of moisture. That's not a problem. We can clean that right up and then press it. Not a problem at all. On the back, nice white cover, no problem at all. I don't really see anything that sticks out. It's not really sitting 100% flat. Looks like there's some spine roll here. That's alright. No problem. Inside, looks alright. Gonna have some color bleed. Again, that's just what that type of paper does. Bill and Ted. Video game. Awesome. I like watching the Angry Video Game Nerd. If you ever watch him, check out his review on this game. It's hilarious. Yeah, paper's in good shape. Just gotta be really careful. Some of this old-timey, late 80s, early 90s stuff kinda ain't going so well. But for the most part, the book's alright. It's in decent shape. So we'll flip it over, and we'll just, like I said before, we'll just grab this. See if we can get anything. Not really pressing too hard. Nothing really coming up. Oop, caught something there. Yeah, I can feel it now. Man, I don't know what that is. So what I do is I just kind of go over it a bunch of times real quick. Again, not really pressing any hard on it. Real light. It looks like it came right off. Nice. Nice. I do see that right here. I don't know if it's supposed to be like an off-white or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little piece here of magic eraser and I'm going to go over it real light. See what I can get. Because if it's faded or something or stained for whatever reason, it's not going to come up. Hey, look at that. It did come up. I wonder what that is. That is bizarre. Yeah, I don't know if you can see this at all. Might be a little tough. You can kind of see it. It's kind of... Oh, jeez. Where'd it go? It's kind of like a eggshell color. And that's kind of what we're looking for. So that was some unexplained surface dirt, which is nice. I'm glad we got that. We can hit this right here, shine up this logo real well. No problem. This comic will look really good. And this is all stuff that anyone can do at home. I mean, I'm not using any kind of special equipment except the comic book press, but that's like you can get that on Amazon for like $100, and sometimes even with free shipping. And that's literally the only kind of specialized equipment I use. Yeah, I paid like $2 for this eraser. You can get a magic eraser for like $1. Dry cleaning sponge and a paper restorer, those are like $5 a piece. I get mine on Amazon. Everything. This is what's nice is this isn't considered restoration either, so this doesn't count against the grade. Dry cleaning is not considered restoration, luckily. So there's a little bit of paper handling. Someone had their grubby fingerprints over here. Have you read the Planet of the Apes crossover? Yes, I have. In fact, I have I think it was 6 issues of the Planet of the Apes crossover. I have all of them signed by Justin Jordan when he was at Comic-Con this past year. I don't know why, but I always enjoy quirky little crossovers like that, or just kind of stupid fun, as I like to call it. It was cool. I really enjoyed it. And I spoke to Justin Jordan, who wrote granted a Planet of the Apes Green Lantern crossover, and he said the same thing. You know, he really enjoys doing the crossovers, and he had a lot of fun writing the book. So I really enjoyed his explanation and his inspiration. It was kind of interesting to hear, you know, the writer's perspective on a crossover like that. But yeah, I have them all. They're autographed. I need to submit them for grading and signature verification, and I'll throw them up on the wall. Maybe I'll do an episode of that. Probably this next couple days. I'll do a couple cool autographs that I have, and I'll show them off. So subscribe to the channel so you can get that update, and I will make sure that I will show them off as well. All 6 issues, no problem. Not really seeing a whole lot to do on here either. Looks like there's a little bit of something right here. Got to make sure I don't hit the words. Yeah, it was a great crossover, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it too. It was really underrated. It was just a fun read, even though it's not really canon, but it was just a fun read, just to see what the different characters in the Planet of the Apes would do if they got different types of lantern rings. Really fun. I'm not really picking up anything right here. Maybe a little bit. I got a little bit something right there. And there's a little bit of something right here as well. Now I'm looking harder at it. Something's coming. I don't want to go too far up here because then it starts to turn from like a whitish to like a bluish. It might be a little tough to see, but yeah, you can see a little better right there. So there's white into blue. So I gotta be careful where I'm at. On this side though, I don't really see anything. Oh, here's some more right here, right on the spine. I don't know how I missed that. I don't know if that's part of the art. I don't know. But it's kind of coming off. Aliens crossover was really good as well. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I read it, and I think I traded it. And I think I ended up picking up the second print just because I really enjoyed it as well. Another really good one that is really underrated in my opinion is the Batman versus Predator run. The second and third one kind of sucked, but the first one was amazing. So if you ever get a chance, check out Batman versus Predator. And then Batman versus Alien as well. They did a run on that. Both of them are just phenomenal. I really enjoyed both of those. And I think they did a Superman versus Alien, I think. And they may have done a Green Lantern versus Alien. Oh yeah, that's right, because we did talk about that. Yeah, duh. Alright, so that's it for issue 6. I've got a couple others here we can work on here. Where'd they go? Here we go. So this is a different one. Oh yeah, here we go. This one is going to be Final Night Parallax Emerald Knight. This one's pretty cool. Ron Mars. Awesome guy. If you ever get a chance to talk to Ron Mars at Comic-Con, do it. Super cool dude. He does a lot of cool Green Lantern stuff in the early 90s, mid 90s. In fact, he did a lot of my Um, Green Lantern, Silver Surfer. I think I just did this one. I'm pretty sure I just did this one at the start of the show. Yeah, I did. Now I remember. Okay. So I'm going to put this one back. I'm going to grab the next one. I think I'll just grab the one off the top. Let's see what we got. Well, this would be an interesting one. Not really Green Lantern, or even DC, but still cool. I think I got this for free because I was at a flea market and I bought something, a bunch of other books, and he's like, "Dude, just take this one." I'm trying to get rid of these. So this is kind of neat. Turok, the Dinosaur Hunter. I remember playing the games as a kid, growing up, especially like on Nintendo 64. That was really fun. But this one is like a real high gloss, as you can clearly see. So I don't know how well I'm going to be able to clean any of this stuff, but I'm willing to give it a try. Maybe it'll work. I definitely am not going to touch this big art right here in the middle, but this stuff is separate on the side. So let's try it. Let's see if we get anything. Nope. I didn't think we would, but it was worth a try. What's it like in the back? Okay, the back is just regular paper stock. Well, it's a little bit thicker, so maybe it doesn't bleed through as easy. It's kind of nice to look at some of this old stuff here. I remember these games. Turok Oblivion was kind of my favorite. They had a gun in there. I think it was called the Cerebral Bore. It was like instead you'd shoot the gun and like this drill thing came out and like would drill into the person's brain and it would explode. It was stupid, but it was stupid fun at the same time. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything on this one just because of the material it's made out of. I mean, I might be able to press it just to get it to sit perfectly flat, but yeah, that's still pretty cool though. Let's see what else we got over here. Put this guy back. I think I picked up 2 Turok number 1s. Oh, here we go. Going back to DC a little bit. This one's kind of a more recent one. Maybe I'm pretty sure I can't do the front, but maybe I might be able to get some out of the back. So we have Future's End number 1, Huntress and Power Girl. Super cool 3D cover. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to get anything out of here. Oh, and the back is the same thing. I didn't realize the back was the same thing. Well, that's a good show. I like American Dad. Yeah, inside the book, I think it's just regular gloss. Maybe not. It doesn't feel interesting. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do anything in it. Plus, the book's in great shape anyway. There really doesn't need to be anything done to this book. I am going to try to press this, though, just because I'm curious to see how a 3D type lineograph cover handles inside the press. So I'm going to try and press that. Well, see what happens. Let's see. Next, let's try. Oh, this is kind of cool. This is a big one. Listen, if you take anything away from me tonight, listen to me on one thing. If you are at a comic book shop, I doubt this is going to be there, or if you're at a flea market or a garage sale, and you see this book, grab it. Because Netflix, I think it was Netflix, I'm pretty sure it was Netflix, said they're going to turn it into a show or something. Someone said somewhere they're going to turn it into a show or a movie. Youngbloods number 1. This book is real cheap right now. You can get it for like $5 on eBay, but trust me, it's not going to stay that way for long. This price of this book is going to skyrocket big time. And I have 2 of these. Yeah, I picked up 2 of these for the same price. And what's interesting about it is it's 2 stories in one kind of thing. And this is the first appearance of all these people in this one book. And they're making it into a show. I think, I want to say Netflix or someone somewhere ordered a pilot episode of this book. So you're going to see these characters on the big screen or the small screen here shortly. So get it while you can. Just, oh man, there's something right here. I think this took a little bit of water damage right here along the spine. Probably can't really see it, but you can definitely feel those bumps in there. Let's try it here with our little dry cleaning sponge. I'm not picking anything up, but I can definitely feel it. But that's okay. I'm not worried about it because, like I said before, that stuff will press out. Rob Liefeld, cool dude. Cool dude. Met him once at a con, and I should have brought my Youngbloods. This is actually the second. Oh, nice. That coupon is still in there. Kick ass. That's what I was really worried about. This coupon. Oh, there you go. Now you can see it. Every Youngbloods I've ever come across has been missing this thing. It's like a little character card. Let me flip it over so you can kind of see it. It's like a trading card or something. And this one is for Shaft. You know, it gives a little, oh, here he is, Shaft Youngblood. And then it gives you some facts about Shaft and Youngblood. Kick ass. I finally have one that has the coupon in it. Awesome. The only problem the coupon presents is when we press it. We got to be careful about the pressure that we use because you can feel it right here. You can feel right where that is. So if I press too hard, that's really going to come through the cover and mess up the book. I'm excited. I've never had a Youngblood with the coupon in it. This was a good find. Oh, nice. It has the other one too. Kick ass. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So this one is Vogue. So this one has both the coupons in it. Fantastic. Oh, yeah. So just got to be really careful when we press this book. Awesome. Very exciting news. Like I said, pick this up if you see it. Because I'm sure it's at flea markets or garage sales for $1 or 50 cents. Grab as many as you can. You're not going to retire off this book, but hey, if you can make 20, 30 bucks off of it, why not? Yeah, see, I have the other one here. Let's see. Where'd that other one go? Okay, here it is. This one's pretty cool. This is actually a first appearance of a character in the DC universe. And they're on TV right now. Come on. This is Firestorm number 2. And this is the first appearance of Killer Frost. Fun fact for you. She's on The Flash. Dr. Caitlin Snow. Killer Frost. This is her first appearance in DC Comics. There's some junk right here. Some junk down here. You know, classic with these white covers. Always stuff to touch up. But luckily it comes up easy. The only issue I see is this little blemish right here. It doesn't look like it's going to lay flat for me. And if you look, you can see that. I don't know what that is. Some kind of brown stripe going all the way up. I don't know why. I wonder if I can magic eraser some of this junk out. I doubt it, because it might have been a spill or something. So I might have dropped some coffee on it. Because I do believe, yes, it is on the inside as well, unfortunately. But first appearance of Killer Frost, not bad. Not bad. I think I picked this up a couple years ago at a garage sale or something. Not bad at all. Look at these old ads. What year is this? Gosh, I don't even remember. I think it's from the 70s. Pretty sure this is from the 70s. Yep, 1978. So this is Firestorm number 2 from 1978. First appearance of Caitlin Snow. Or no, she wasn't called Caitlin Snow back then. But it's the first appearance of this, particular character, Killer Frost. Again, feeling for that junk. I'm not really feeling any. How's this barcode look? This barcode don't look too bad. There's a streak in it. Maybe I can get it out. No, it's too small. I'm not going to worry about it. I don't want to mess up that barcode. I'll have to get real precise with that later. Yeah, first appearance of Killer Frost. Look at that. That's amazing. It's in good shape too. Good shape. Let's see. What else is on the table that needs a clean? Oh yeah, here we go. Let's see if this will work. This is a really interesting book. Come on, buddy. So this is a midget. They called it a midget comic back then. This is, oop, there we go. Captain Marvel. God damn, that glare is awful. Captain Marvel, when he was still Captain Marvel. I think this is from 1941. Yeah, see, I just cut a bag and board and I just made it. You know, it's nothing fancy. I just cut around it, just start taping it. So let's crack this open. If I can, without ripping anything. There we go. Man, I used a lot of tape. Why did I do that? Yeah, here we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay. Ah, it's on my gloves. No tape. Okay, so here it is. Little Captain Marvel comic. Real small. There you go. You can see that a little bit better. Oop. There you go. Kind of cool. This is from Fawcett City Comics. So this is before Captain Marvel even came to DC. I think this is from the 40s. I'm trying to find a date on the inside, but I don't think I'm going to find one. You can see some of that. Let me get this light. Hold on. Let me see if this will work. If I can fix that glare. Oh yeah, that's a little bit better. A little bit better. But yeah, you can see that. Here's the back. Oh, it's got a buy war bonds stamp on it. That's kind of neat. Look at that. So I think this is definitely from the 1940s because they weren't really advertising that really anywhere except them during that time frame. Yeah, the inside's all black and white. It's kind of neat. Got a little bit of color, but not a whole lot. Pretty neat. Yeah, look at this Captain Marvel holding the American flag. Awesome. Cool book. Cool book. Awesome. Good stuff. If I can get it. There you go. I don't remember where I got this book. It's been so long. I'll have to check it out. I wonder if I can get something this small graded. I think CBCS will grade something this small. CGC might, but I don't know about PGX. I personally have never submitted anything to PGX, but I'm going to wait for all that drama to calm down before you even consider it. Come on, buddy, get back in there. Don't fight me. There we go. Ugh. Yeah, next time I won't put so much tape around it. How much is it worth? You know what? That's a great question. I have no idea. I've never really looked into it, so I can't answer that. I'll have to do an eBay search at some point. I'm just curious. Yeah, now you got me thinking. And it says it's number 11, so I wonder where the other ones are and how much they are and what they look like. But this is in pretty good shape, too. In fact, it's in a lot better shape than some of the other ones, for some odd reason. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, here's a couple ones we can throw on the table here for a hot second. Oh, dropping books all over the place. Here, check this out. You guys will like this. I got Shazam #1. Came back at 9.0. That's pretty cool. First appearance of the original Captain Marvel in the DC universe. Man, that glare is terrible too. Pretty cool. Pretty happy to have this one in my collection. I'm happy to get that one back. Okay, so for now, let's go with this one. So I think this one's pretty cool. Come on, buddy. Suicide Squad #1. the first appearance of the Suicide Squad. Not first appearance, first issue of the Suicide Squad. I think they appeared as like a cameo somewhere else. But what's nice about this one, John Ostrander, who kind of wrote the first series of Suicide Squad, he's going to be in Baltimore this year. So I'm going to zip down to Baltimore for Comic-Con, get him to sign this, get it all graded. It'll be really cool. Oh, now I got to get this light again. I'm sorry, fellas. There you go. Checking it out. Yeah, there's a couple things we can touch up here. Just really quick. Oh, that's not bad. That came right off. I don't even know what that was. Looks like there's a stamp or something. Someone tried to like stamp it right here. I don't know why they would want to do that. Oh, come here, buddy. Cleaning up some of this white border edging, which is nice. Got some of that off. But this book's in really good shape. I think I already touched this one up once or twice. So there isn't a whole lot. But yeah, this is the first ever issue of the Suicide Squad. So pretty awesome. I'm excited to get this one graded. Because I've been pressing it, trying to get every little tick out that I can that doesn't break any color. I'm curious to see how this one comes out. Oh, look at that. This is from my home state of Iowa. That's kind of cool. Interesting. Some kind of other cool stuff. Love looking at these old ads. What year did this come out? I think this is an 87 or an 88. 87. This came out in 1987. Cool. Yeah, well, this is a nice black. There's some spine ticks up here that break color. Not going to be able to do anything about that. Can't do anything about it. But overall, this is in great shape. Fix this spine roll, as you can clearly see. See how white and then comes up to black. I could fix that. Just take it through the press once or twice. It'll come right out. That will not be a problem. So we'll put this guy away real quick. Let me grab the next one. Well, this is a cool one too. Another first appearance. So this is the Shadow #1. This is a great first appearance of the Shadow. Some spine roll again, no problem. What's interesting about it is there's a little grease pen right here. Usually when like newsstands would have it, they might put like a whole grease stain with a grease pen all the way down the whole stack. Usually down, you see that more down like the spine, but he wrote on here 7 out of 24. And I'm not going to touch it because it doesn't affect the grade, so I'm going to leave that grease pen alone. Yeah, there's a couple little tick marks on here, but otherwise this one's in pretty decent shape as well. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's not too bad. Looks like there's a nick here in the corner. Again, that'll... Do you collect the variants? I do collect as many... it depends on who the variant is. I try to collect as many variants as possible. Usually I chase... If I'm going to chase a variant, I try to make it worth my while. Whether it's an artist that I like, or an artist that I know I can get signed, or just a really badass cover, I'll get it. But I won't buy... Every week I won't buy, like, every variant. I mean, that'll be like $200 just in books every week. I wish I could spend that kind of cash, but unfortunately I have adult responsibilities. So I only can afford a little bit of childhood memories every week. But, yeah, this spine is okay. I'm going to fix that spine roll. That little tick will come out. Not a problem at all. So that was the Shadow #1. So that's cool. Oh, here we go. This is a nice one. So we already looked at another first appearance. Or a few of them, actually. So here's another one. This one is Firestorm #1. The first appearance of Firestorm. Pretty cool. This is an awesome book. I'm really glad I got this one. I got this one for pennies on the dollar. I think I cut some old lady's lawn when I was in high school. And she asked if I wanted some of her kids' old comics. Because they were all grown up and, you know, getting older themselves, and they were just sitting around. So I thumbed through it, and I found this one and the the other Firestorm, the one with Killer Frost on it. So I got these two for, I gave her some money, and I cut her grass. But yeah, I got it for a fair price, I think. At least at the time. So this is pretty cool. I think this is also from 1970 something. 1978 as well. Because sometimes you'll have like stuff come right out at the end of the year. So it's confusing. But overall, this doesn't look too bad. I don't mind Firestorm as a character. Some of these old ads are pretty cool. Good shape. I love the paper. Staples are alright. That'll be really easy. So real quick, what I do is when I press anything with the spine roll, I'll lay down a piece of Teflon on the bottom of the press, and I'll take like a regular comic board, and we'll put that long ways like this, right along the spine, and I'll put a sheet of Teflon on top of that, and I'll put the press down real hard on about like 170 degrees for like 5 minutes. And then when that's done, I'll flip it over. I'll do the same thing right here. Real hard, 150 degrees, 5 minutes. And then when that's done, I'll fold it directly in half, just like this. And then I'll press it again, making sure this crease is nice and sharp. And that'll totally fix the spine roll problem. Every time. I've never had that fail. So this one has a little bit. Unless, I guess the only time I could see it failing is if the staples were loose, then the whole thing would just come apart. And that would be bad. So this one's actually in good shape too. So we actually have Firestorm number 2, first appearance of Killer Frost, and Firestorm number 1, the first appearance of Firestorm. So we have them both. And there's a few other ones, if you go on later in the series, you get first appearances of other minor characters, but I don't really care for them. They're not really popular. I don't anticipate them going anywhere. All that good jazz. And I think... Oh, no, I got a few more on the cleaning end. But I think I might save these last couple for another day, because I don't want to clean them all in one night. What's next on my cleaning table is this is my other copy of New Gods number 2, which is the second full appearance of Darkseid and first appearance of, I forget, sometimes I write on the back of the board, and I did not. So this one's pretty cool. If you're into Darkseid, this is definitely a must-have. I don't remember how I got this one. Oh wait, no, yeah, this is the second one. The second one I think I paid for. So I think I paid like $15 for this book, which is a steal. If you look this up on eBay, this is going for like $60. And I managed to find it for about 15. So that's pretty awesome. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to end it here. I'm going to end the broadcast here. I think later on this week I'm going to start cleaning some of the other stuff. Coming up, like I said, we got the New Gods, and I have a whole lot of Shazam 1973 run that I have to press and run and clean. Some of them have a lot of spinal ticks, but that's okay. Some of them will press out, some of them will not. I've probably got like 20 issues of Shazam that need my attention, so we will start this up again another day. And yeah, I hope to see you guys come back again. It's fun hanging out with you guys. Green Lantern, you gotta change your name to Shazam for next time. That way you fit. James Bond, I think I saw your name up there. Thanks for hanging out, man. I don't recall any other names, so I forgot to say your name. I'm sorry. If you guys want to subscribe to the YouTube channel, all we do is clean comics and hang out and just chill, relax. It's a good time. I've got some other YouTube videos coming out, doing a couple collaborations here shortly with some other YouTubers that are on here. So definitely subscribe to them, subscribe to me. You'll never miss a thing. Other than that, I gotta call it a day here, fellas. I gotta hit to work. Thanks for hanging out. It's a lot of fun. We'll do it again next time. I don't know what button I'm pushing. Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, I'll catch you all later.